The Bible contains 66 books and a record of countless deaths, but there is one man whom death did not reach. Enoch. In Genesis 5:24 it says, Enoch walked with God, and he was no more, because God took him. In the original Hebrew, the word used is not an act of affection, but rather Laqach, a term that means capture, extraction, or removal. He was taken not to paradise, but to witness the mysteries of the cosmos. He claims to have seen the past, the future, and the conclusion of all things. What he recorded was so dangerous that it was forbidden and hidden for millennia. What really happened to Enoch? The answer lies in the forbidden archives of the Watchers. The Book of Enoch says that the Watchers descended on Mount Hermon. They were not angels of peace. This was a military incursion. The leader, Semjaza, knew that what they were about to do was irreversible, sealing a blood pact. The objective? To corrupt human DNA? They traded advanced technology for access to the women of Earth. It was the first step toward hybridization and the birth of abominations. The knowledge they shared nearly destroyed humanity. You use it to this day without knowing its origin. What do makeup and the sword have in common? They came from the same entity. The Book of Enoch, chapter 8, reveals that the angel Azazel taught men how to make swords, knives, and shields. He taught women the art of painting their eyelids and wearing jewelry. The purpose was not beauty, but rather hypnosis. He gave mortal men the ability to destroy, and to women the power to subtly corrupt morals with their influence. It was a psychological war designed to lower humanity's frequency. The chaos generated by this resulted in an unprecedented genetic mutation. 9 months after the forbidden union between the Watchers and human women, the result was born. They were not superheroes. They were biological aberrations. Enoch calls them Nephilim. They grew uncontrollably. Some sources say they reached hundreds of meters in height. They were insatiable. They devoured the work of men, the harvest, the cattle, and the birds. But their hunger did not cease. When the resources ran out, they turned against their creators. Enoch describes that they began to devour humanity and consume their blood. Human DNA was on the verge of extinction. The planet became a slaughterhouse. It was at that precise moment that the Creator firmly decided to reset the entire Earth. The story of Noah's Ark is told as a children's myth. But what happened there was a cleansing massacre. The rain did not come to irrigate the earth. It came to wipe out the seed of the serpent. The hunt was on. The Book of Enoch describes the terror of the giants. Beings who saw themselves as gods, running to the tops of the mountains, watching the water rise and the door of the ark close. It was a global sterilization, an effort to save human DNA from total extinction. But water can only kill what is flesh and bone. And the problem is that they were only half flesh. This was just the beginning. What comes next is even more revealing. Subscribe to the Redoma Spiritual channel so you don't miss out.